supposed to be saving money. But this is the Huntress CoverGirl statue, obviously from DC. And I did the Vixen CoverGirl. Now, I haven't honestly bought a CoverGirl statue in a long time, so this is the newer designs for them. I honestly don't know what year this one came out in. I don't know. I might have to look it up. But, okay, so it was only last year, good. But, I found this on Mercari. Someone was selling it because they needed space, in their collection, I guess. That's what they said anyways. And it was like $80, so I was like, yes, please. So, especially since I'm pretty sure that the Bombshell Huntress is being delayed. So, I need something. I was so looking forward to Huntress. So, this is Huntress by Joelle Jones, I guess is how you're going to pronounce that. Joelle? I don't know. It's a pretty name, though. So, let's get this open. Now, the seller mentioned in the description that they have been keeping this thing in a glass cabinet, so no dust was getting on it, and well cared for, all that. There was pictures of all the sides of it, and when I read the part about the glass cabinet, though, I was like, ooh, this girl getting downgraded. But I take care of my statues, guys, but I don't have a case for them. If I lived anywhere close to an IKEA, I would try to get some glass cases for them, but those like detox cabinets or whatever, but I don't. There is no IKEA anywhere close to me. When I tried ordering something from IKEA one time, it was like, the product was like $20, the shipping would have been $80. That's how far I am from an IKEA. So, ain't happening. Ain't happening. So, here is the base. Now, I mentioned in the CoverGirls, all of them have the same base, so this is the newer base. And, ooh, I didn't realize it had the artist's name on there. So, there is Joelle's name again. That's pretty cool. So, I'm going to see after we get it on here. It looks like it'll be okay. The one pet peeve I have about statues are where their base, or really collectibles in general, if they just have an accent amount of space that is unneeded, like if a figure or something is in a box that is way too huge, like the Pokemon Gallery figures that were at GameStop for a while. I think they stopped selling them in GameStop. You can still get them on PokemonCenter.com, but they're little figures, but the boxes are about 4 times the size they need to be for them, and it bugs me. But so it's definitely a larger base than the other CoverGirl statues I have, but we'll see how she looks on the base. It looks like it'll be okay. Like, her cape is big enough that it justifies the size of the base. So, okay, I gotta try and get this out. The crossbow is very, very flexible, I discovered. It didn't break, it just bent. And not enough to, like, scar it or anything. But yeah. So her signature weapon, if you know Huntress, is this little crossbow. Sometimes it's like on her, now the one on her wrist is poison ivy, never mind. But you can see this very, very fragile, and very sharp. So that's something to watch out for. I'm actually going to wait and put her on the base after I show her off to you guys, so it'll be a little bit easier. So I didn't do any research on it, but judging from the outfit, I'm going to say this is Helena Wayne Huntress. If you guys know for sure, let me know. But I know for a brief period of time, Helena Wayne was wearing the same outfit as Helena Bertinelli in the New 52. But then it's shifted, and I want to say this was the outfit that she went with next. So I'm pretty sure this is Helena Wayne from the later New 52 series. Pretty sure. If it showed her bare stomach, I would definitely know because of the tattoo. But anyway, so her face is very gorgeous. I love the hair sculpt going every which way here. I mean, it looks like she's in the middle of a fight for sure. This is so cool. And I said a cape a while ago. Really, it's more of a coat situation. She has a gigantic coat. It almost reminds me of Catwoman's dress in the 80s, which further reinstates my point that this is probably Helena Wayne. So if you don't know, in Earth 2, Helena Wayne was the daughter of Batman and Catwoman. So Huntress Helena became Huntress after her parents were murdered, unfortunately. The full story is Batman had retired, for sure, fully retired, and was just with his wife and daughter. Now, his wife and daughter, that can't be right. So, his wife was Selena Kyle, and she went to jail because she's Catwoman and she stole a lot. And she went to jail, she paid her time, she turned over a new leaf, and after she got out, she and Bruce got married and had Helena. And they lived in peace forever. For a long time, anyway. When Huntress was a kid, or when Helena grew up, if I can talk, when Helena grew up, though, her mom got a call from one of her old henchmen, one of Catwoman's old henchmen, saying that we have proof that you actually killed someone. She didn't know that she accidentally killed someone. It was with her cat-o'-nine-tails weapon. She had no idea. But this guy had proof that she accidentally murdered someone with her weapon. And they didn't trial her for murder, they just trialed her for theft. So if they got her for murder, she would go back to jail for the rest of her life. And they threatened her with it, said, we have one big heist that we're doing. You help us out, I'll destroy this proof, and you'll never see me again. So in order to she didn't want to risk losing her family, so she agreed. That same night, Batman, of course, Bruce has kept up with all the crime going in Gotham, even though he's not after it completely. He's not going after it himself anymore. But he hears about a big heist going on, and he's like, you know what? One more time. He hasn't put on that suit in years, but he decides to do it then. And Helena actually follows him. And the shock of Catwoman seeing Batman and Batman seeing Catwoman there, it kind of threw them off. And through the fight and everything, they both end up getting shot. So Helena, like her father, witnesses her parents' murder. And that prompts her to become Huntress. And she was also a lawyer. Now, she was a lawyer in her halftime. She actually had a business, or no? Was it? I can't remember. I think she either went into business with Dick Grayson in the lawyer firm. I think it was that. It's been a long time since I've read the original Earth 2 comics. There was a slightly different one in New 52, where she was actually Robin first, and then she graduated to become Huntress, and the entire world blew up. Her entire world blew up. Only she and Power Girl survived, who was actually Supergirl at the time. And they come over to our world, or Earth 1, which was meant to be like our world in superhero form. But anyway, so those are the two versions. And also, Helena Wayne was also the Huntress in the Birds of Prey TV show. So that one kind of goes along different lines. She witnesses her mother's murder. Her father was never really in her life to begin with. And Helena has been shown in the original Earth 1 comics as a character not connected to Earth 2, but never really as Huntress. So it's weird. This character just gets put in anywhere. But I like the original origin a lot more, don't you? But this is gorgeous. I actually really love the pose. It looks like she's on top of a building or something, looking down like her father would, and just waiting for the right moment to get in. You know, her weapon's ready, she's ready. I mean, this is a bitch you don't want to mess with at all, and I absolutely love it. I've always loved the look of Huntress's outfit, because purple, you don't really think that as being in superhero color most of the time, but Huntress, she pulls it off, and she pulls it off menacingly. Because this is one you do not want to mess with at all. And I love the shading, where it goes like from very dark, almost black, or more of a lighter purple. This is gorgeous. I love it. I absolutely love it. If there is one thing I would like to say, I wouldn't mind for DC to start making, like, if they had just made Helena Wayne and Helena Bertinelli, their outfits a little bit different, because they all have the same color scheme and it's all basically the same. But I'm pretty sure this is Wayne. I'm gonna keep saying this is Wayne, unless someone corrects me. And if you do know for sure, please tell me. So, I will say, because of her stance, the base does work for this statue, but it almost doesn't. Yeah, I'm gonna let this one pass and say it's okay. But yeah, I just don't particularly like statues that don't that overcompensate. You know, the base overcompensates for the statue, or the packaging overcompensates for the figure. That's the thing I hate the most when it comes to collectibles. But I'll say this is a pass. It's on the line. It's definitely on the line. And if you remember from my Vixen video, I showed the base there, and it was more of an oval shaped, and it had the logo of the character there. I love the fact that the artist's name is on there. I honestly do. But I just wish that the logo was also on the base. They put her logo on the top of the box, but they didn't put it on the base. So that's one thing I would say that I would like to change here. Other than that, it looks gorgeous. So I'm definitely going to be putting this on my non-glass shelf, where she's definitely going to get dusty just like every single other thing I own. So she's definitely downgraded. I'm sorry. But anyway, guys, I hope you all enjoyed this. I know a lot of people really love the statue reviews, so hopefully I'll get into doing some more. I'm doing a couple other projects right now. I know I said I would probably do more statue reviews when I did Vixen. And I am planning on it. I just have a few more projects that's kind of popped up that I want to do first. So, but we'll definitely be doing some more statue reviews. Eventually we'll get to the point where we've covered every single statue in my collection, pretty much. And hope you guys enjoy this video. Thank you all so much for watching. Remember, like always, it's a community, not competition. I'll see y'all later. Bye.